Hello, this is the Comic Book Ant back with another video. So something that somebody specifically asked me like twice in like the last week or last 2 weeks was how to basically manage the pre-launch page or your Kickstarter. So a key to my success in my first two campaigns and probably the third one is I get a lot of pre-launch followers and I convert at a very good clip. I converted about 40%. So if you think about it, pretty much every two people that you get to hit notify on launch, one of them should back your book. That's the way I look at it. So I try to get as many followers as possible. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna zoom in here. Might get a little funky. I have 162 followers on my pre-launch campaign. How did this happen? How this happened is a combination of a couple things. One, as soon as I'm able to get the pre-launch page up, I get it up. Kickstarter made a new rule where they've kind of more lenient. They used to be you'd have to fulfill your first campaign before starting the pre-launch or getting for your second campaign. I think they're lenient. I pretty much got my pre-launch campaign active 1 month after my first campaign ended. I had it like 90% fulfilled at that point. So it was definitely mostly done at that point, but I still had some that weren't done. And then so that was in June. So June, July, August. So it's August now. I got 162 followers. So I had it up. I have it up, and I try to funnel as many people to this thing as possible. Will everybody convert to backers? No. Well, like I said, it's been like a 40% clip since for my last two campaigns, which is fantastic, really. And then so one thing, and then I think one thing that kind of I don't love about Kickstarter is their pre-launch page is pretty weak. Like I probably get like 1,000 link clicks on my link to come to this page, which is really, really good, and it converts terribly because there's nothing here. You're pretty much like selling the person with like just this in the art and the title. That's it. So you really have to do your marketing off page and then bring them on. Like you kind of have to carry. You have to give them. It takes a lot of goodwill to follow through on whatever the marketing was or whatever persuasion was to sign up to go to this site where there's nothing. If there's one thing I do not like about Kickstarter, it is this. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. But I can't complain too much because it's been working. So how do I get my pre-launch page up so fast? Ultimately, I do what I call a skeleton project. When I'm submitting, I have the most bare basic, almost like a rough draft of what I expect my final campaign to look like. And then that's enough for them to approve the project. And I've gotten approved 2 times out of 3. It's pretty much instantly at this point, except the second time where I literally, what happened to the first one? I forgot what happened to my second why I got denied, but it was a legitimate reason. Like I think my other campaign was still it wasn't active, but it was still fulfilling, which that's totally reasonable. So get it up as soon as possible. There's literally no reason not to. Just as long as you go back and update the project, the rough draft of the project before you go live, you'll be okay. So that's one thing. I'm asking people. I don't think people ask things enough. Go to the people. If people are interested in your comic book, here's what I do. I fulfill, be it digitally, be it email, be it physical, what have you. And then I wait and I check in. I say, yo, did you get your physical copy? Yeah, I got it. And these are friends, so I definitely want to make sure they got their physical copy, certainly. And I say, okay, cool, like, oh, it's lit, thank you. I say, oh, thank you so much. By the way, issue 3 is up. Here's the link if you're so inclined. Oh, thank you. Or sometimes when it's really fire, my favorite backers is when they be like, yo, where's the link for 3? I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank you so much. God bless you. That is how, like, if you ask people that have shown a mild interest in your comic book, I think they'll say yes. I mean, you're not signing your life away. You're just hitting notify me on launch. And I think I always funnel them here instead of my personal website, because even though I don't love this layout, it's definitely better than my personal website, which we'll get back to that later. So that is 2 ways. I simply ask people, and then I say, and then I get that up as soon as possible. This has been active for 2 months. This is really good. This is fantastic. I also update on my previous campaigns one time to say, hey, the pre-launch is active. And that also helped. I think I got like 10 or 20 followers from that. So that was fantastic. So I'm going to pivot. So I talked last week about not using links. This is my pinned tweet. So let me show y'all. Yeah, 1,000 clips. I'm converting at a rate of 10% because of this interface on the pre-launch page. Is so mid. It's crazy. It's a shame. So I pinned the tweet right here. If you click on my profile, it's right there. And this, I get a lot of engagement on Kickstarter, or excuse me, on Twitter. And whenever I get engagement, people will click on my profile. A lot of times unfollow me. Oftentimes unfollow me. But if you're not unfollowing me, you get to see this. That's why I have so many link clicks. And I truthfully believe if I could have a trailer, or if I could have something more substantial, I could convert at I've had probably 200 followers right now. So right now I'm going to show you 2 ways that I got some followers. Right now I'm gonna say at Stokes the Writer. Let's say pre-launch. There you go. Let me see. Kickstarter really needs a better pre-launch page. I was really spitting. Here's one of my tweets. Are you following my Kickstarter pre-launch page? So we talked last time about how something like this will get better analytics than if I just tweet out the link. So let's look at these 2 tweets. This got 208 and 4 link clicks. This got 4 times as much, and then for profile visits, where presumably somebody could presumably click on my Kickstarter pre-launch. So that's a way. Again, we kind of talked about that, but that's something I'm doing every once in a while. I will allude. I get a lot of new followers because, again, I'm getting so much engagement on Twitter that I get followers. I lose followers too, but again, I'm getting a lot more than I'm losing, frankly. So I took a screenshot. What I've started doing is saying link in bio, because I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible for people. Let's see how many this got. This got 500, which is not a lot. It's not a lot. But I got 2 followers off of this, maybe 3. I got 3 followers since this. And then also something I do is to ensure, because getting them to hit your notify me on launch is hard, and getting them back is even harder. Hey, shouts out the Little Fish comments. Would you like a complimentary PDF of issue 1? So hopefully getting them reading issue 1 will really hook them and give them incentive to back. And I've seen a lot of people that was I had so many oh my god, I had so many backers for that second issue. When I did this for issue 2, I sold so many PDFs. Like I think 100 of my backers were PDFs. It was crazy. So I converted at a really high clip for that. And I specifically said, who wants to be number 160? I feel as if you want to help somebody reach their goals, right? You kind of want to help somebody do better. And that was just something that I try every once in a while when I'm trying to get over that hill. And if I was really on my shit, what I really would do is I would make a trailer for the issue, and then I would post that out. I would make a campaign trailer, like probably like a teaser, more like it, maybe a 30-second to 1 minute teaser that I would cut, and then like put, again, I gotta advertise the campaign before they click on the Kickstarter link, because once you click on this, there ain't shit on here. So that's what I thought I was gonna do, but I didn't end up doing that. I ended up putting more energy into like starting my next series and learning, just trying to get better at creating comics. But it's worked out. It's worked out pretty well so far. But eventually I will start making videos to advertise, like teasers ahead, that I will then you watch that, you get excited, and then you can click on the pre-launch link. That's something that I should be doing. I've seen somebody do it before. It's time consuming though. It's very time consuming. So that's how I get so many pre-launch followers. Like I said, I convert at about 40%. So to me, looking at this, I'm gonna have like 50 followers or backers at launch. That's what I'm looking at. And 50 backers at launch, that's a really good start. I can't overstate how important it is to get pre-launch followers. If you're not getting a lot of pre-launch followers, I would say you need to increase your social media profile to get more Twitter followers, Facebook friends, Instagram followers, TikTok followers, etc. Whatever platform you use, and then get those numbers up, get more engagement, and then you will get more followers on pages like these that are so important. So another video trying to help. Let's get better, baby. Let's keep growing. And if you guys have anything else you want me to talk about as far as Kickstarter, please let me know. But this is Compagant signing off. Thank you so much.